What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Punch Stomp-Cast, wrestling edition.
Yes.
With maybe a little MMA at the end. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we could talk about some stuff.
We'll
There a lot went down, so.
We did have a 227 preview that we did.
Well, I'm thinking, yeah, we did, but I'm thinking there's a lot of there's two big things we can talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll
tease
save it for the end.
We'll tease it.
Yeah.
Stick around, MMA fans.
Stick around for the MMA. Maybe I'll put like a jump too if you just want to listen to the MMA. But yeah, no, this is what day are we on? August 10th?
Yep. Recording day.
Yeah.
At least. We'll probably be up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow.
We'll call it August 11th.
Yeah. Yeah, we're stalling because we don't have a lot to talk about today, I guess.
I got some G1.
Yeah.
It's been pretty hot. It's coming to a finish. We'll talk a little Raw, a little SmackDown, SummerSlam build, because we're like, I didn't realize, but like 10 days out.
I thought it was at the end of August.
It's 19th. I looked it up.
It's the 19th?
Today.
Oh, I thought it was
So
the 20th.
next Sunday.
Ooh, I like that.
So it means there's only one Raw left, which is nice because it means Brock will show up and, you know, maybe we'll get a false cash in or something.
Yeah.
Be fun. So I don't know. Wrestling is pretty popping right now, you know.
Yeah.
G1, SummerSlam. It's moving, at least.
Yeah, it's going forward.
Well, there's lulls, and we're at least not in a lull time. Shit's happening.
Yeah, I guess SummerSlam's gonna be good.
Well, like we were talking about SummerSlam being like kind of jam packed and WrestleMania 2-ish.
Well, it's all multi-women matches, right? Like I think there's you got the Universal title and the WWE Championship are singles, and then I think every other
Ronda, Alexa too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Ronda, Alexa, because I think they're probably gonna do the triple threat for the U.S., right?
Yeah, I would assume
because
Orton's not going to be on the card, which is weird.
Yeah, no, he's got to be in there.
Definitely.
But yeah, no, I guess we can talk more about SummerSlam.
Let's talk about SummerSlam in general, because like
I guess it is
like Raw and SmackDown building to it, you know, pretty well, I'd say.
Well, that's what we can do. We'll go to Raw and we'll just talk about Raw and like the build from Raw.
Yeah.
So yeah, we undeleted it and watched it.
Well, one of us did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was live tweeting it.
I'm still on the results. It's like I'm pissed off at the Roman show. Yeah. I can't do it. I'm waiting. I would give the Roman era a chance when he takes the title, because I'm interested to see the landscape and shit.
Yeah.
Post Lesnar, but till that, it's also whatever.
Is he gonna take it though? Because Lesnar wants to do both WWE and UFC.
I think that's just a leak to make it seem less than inevitable.
Yeah, but then it could also just be like a leak to make you think it's not going to happen, and then it's going to happen.
Vince's leak game is seriously on point. I'll tell you that at least.
True, yeah.
And I have actually liked the build. I think it's going pretty well, like especially because of Heyman's interview.
Oh my god,
which was legendary. Amazing. And it got Lesnar over even more as like this dangerous, crazy heel who's even more dangerous than the last time he beat Roman because he's like thirsty.
But no, it's fun. But then it's like, okay, well, at WrestleMania, he completely like busted Roman, murdered him.
Yeah.
And yet, but now Roman's probably going to beat him. It's like, well, then he clearly wasn't better.
I mean, did Roman hit a spear? I mean, come on.
At the Mania match?
Did he?
I think he had like 4. Did he? I think it was all just.
I know he ate like 5 F5s.
7, I'm pretty sure.
Was it 7?
I think it was 7.
After nobody kicked out of one for 2 years.
Yeah, he kicks out of like 6
out of 7. They spam it and he still doesn't win. I was reading a stat today that Lesnar hasn't been pinned in 629 days.
Because they're not including the tap out, right? Like the loss.
He passed out.
Yeah, he passed out. Yeah.
So he hasn't been pinned
in over 2 years.
620 days.
That's pretty impressive.
Which is a pretty dope stat. Yeah. Which obviously Roman's gonna.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Oh, I guess Survivor Series Goldberg was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was 600 and some days ago. Wow, flies by.
Right? I know. Goes pretty fast.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's pretty crazy.
Last pinfall loss. So, you know, that's a nice stat for Roman too.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably put that on like a "Did you know" segment on Raw.
If Roman can't win this, he's like, I don't get what the point is of him. You know.
Yeah, it makes 0 sense.
It's already at like its dying breath of relevancy to me. So, I mean, unless they want to hold it till Survivor Series and have it be someone else, but I mean, it's really got to be Roman. Just fucking do it, like we've been saying.
Yeah, I think the only way Roman doesn't get it is there's like a cash in. It's
That'd
the
be great.
only way.
Well, I guess we'll see with KO.
KO or Braun, yeah.
Because like as we're saying too, like KO could be a really solid Heyman guy, and it would make a lot of sense for him to win the briefcase with Heyman's help, and then he comes and cashes, and Heyman is still the man and controls the Universal title.
Well, I saw some people saying like KO doesn't need Heyman and Heyman doesn't need KO, but somebody compared him to CM Punk.
Yep.
Like, yeah, KO can talk easily and he doesn't need a mouthpiece, but it's a little different. You know,
they can be great together though.
You can have KO refusing to cut promos because he's like, I don't need to. Like, Heyman, just tell him what's up.
He's like, treat me like I'm Lesnar. I'll just stand here.
Yeah.
And he can jog in place and shit.
Yeah.
Like
and
Lesnar
then
does.
get tired.
Yeah. But
just
yeah,
like
it's exactly
chips and shit.
It's exactly like Punk. Like Punk didn't need Heyman, but that was magical.
Yeah.
You know, all at the same time.
Yeah.
And there's no reason not to do that because I really want Heyman to stick around, even if Lesnar's not going to be there.
Yeah, Heyman's. I think he needs to find the right guy because they've tried it before, right? They put him with Cesaro and Curtis Axel and Ryback.
I was thinking about that, and like a large part of that failing, I think, was because Lesnar was still around.
For sure.
And everybody was just waiting for Lesnar to come back, so they weren't really buying anybody else.
And it was a lot of like Ryback was feuding with, like it was like Ryback was a pawn in the Punk Heyman feud.
Exactly.
And it just
and it fizzles, right? But if like you throw Heyman's whole weight behind someone else and he says like, this is my number one new client to take the place of Brock Lesnar, you know, and I'm going to promote him like Brock Lesnar, that guy's over in a fucking heartbeat.
100%, yeah.
So it'd be nice if Heyman had a stable, man, like that old what was it, Heyman's dangerous alliance.
You know? It depends who's in it. I like, because like we said, he kind of did have a stable before.
What about like KO and like Undisputed Era?
Oh my God, yeah, that's your one, yeah.
And that's like the new Dangerous Alliance because they're all buddies and they're all workers and like.
Honestly, that would be amazing. Yeah,
sounds like sex to me.
It's just perfect.
As long as Heyman sticks around, and Heyman KO's brilliant business, and I hope it happens. I don't know what happens with Braun, but like we've been saying, he doesn't need the case. Although I did see he's got a Monster in the Bank t-shirt.
Oh, he got that as soon as he won the briefcase.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't say. Okay, so I was like, shit, if they're selling merch, he's probably not going to drop that. But if they've been selling it.
Well, but think about it too, man. Whenever Y2AJ, they had merch. Like, everybody gets merch and then they just drop it.
I hope they donated that shit to charity.
No, they probably made the right amount that they needed.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. So it makes me think that maybe he would lose it. That's better. I don't know. I mean, I still think he's just going to keep it. And, like, Roman's just going to go over Brock clean. And then maybe on Raw, Braun cashes or something like that.
Yeah. I saw somebody.
That's the most likely scenario.
The most unlikely one, but would be kind of interesting, would be Brock and Roman open the show. Braun cashes in, wins the belt, and then the main event is KO Braun for the title.
Oh, fuck. Awesome. That'd be fantastic. Jesus.
That'd never happen, though.
I really still think they should have gone with the KO keeps foiling Braun cashing on Brock thing to like save the briefcase for the match.
I still think they should have did that and added the element of Braun like traveling to Saskatchewan airports and like Braun like, gets stopped at the airport. Yeah. Like, so you got to come here. It's like, what's wrong? It's like, we got a tip that you might have like something on you, and KO's just back there like, check him. He's got drugs.
I love it. That could have just been a side story. It doesn't even Brock doesn't even need to be there.
Yeah,
you know. Like,
it's like Braun. It's like Braun's journey to try to find Brock Lesnar. It's like a mini documentary he makes where he's like, I'm trying to find this guy named Brock Lesnar. He's a beast apparently. He's like,
oh, Brock up on the hill. You don't want to go up there, son.
Yeah. As you see here, I have beef jerky and guns. I'm trying to trap Brock here. Oh man, that would have been the greatest like segment ever. Braun just like hunting Brock Lesnar.
I feel like maybe we should just do this with like beards and stuff.
Yeah, we could do it.
Okay, well, you're in the middle of a creative meeting now. I don't know. It's all going pretty well. I mean, we'll see what Braun does after SummerSlam. It's the house shows say KO Roman, so I mean, see what happens. But apparently, I saw Meltzer or somebody said that the house shows in the fall, like going through Survivor Series, are Braun Roman.
Yeah, like they said, the card is subject to change and anything can happen. It's just
broad strokes of what at least seems to be the case. They wouldn't write that shit down unless there was something to it.
For sure.
Right? So it's not the gospel, but it's like could be where things are headed. That would make sense too.
Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with either one. I actually, yeah, I didn't know. I was gonna say I'd prefer KO Braun because it'd be fresher, but not really. Like KO would be fresher, but we still saw like Roman has feuded with KO and Braun, like pretty much almost over
Roman's
a year.
feuded with almost everyone.
Yeah, but like those have been like his probably bigger ones, right?
Yeah, but they've fed Roman so many people that it's like, I think we were talking about this before Mania, where there's a problem of contenders because they've fed everybody to Roman to make him look strong and fed all of them to Brock to make him look strong too, and it's just kind of there's no one left that can stand up.
Yeah, because I mean they fucked over Samoa Joe. I mean AJ maybe now, but because AJ feuded with him at the beginning, but
that'd be fun. I'd like AJ Brock again too.
Oh my god!
At some point, that was Brock's best match.
I still want
to
give Brock Rollins, man. Give him the same like treatment as AJ got, and
please. We've been calling Rollins Brock for months. Hey man, that might be the silver lining if Brock does beat Roman again. Could be Seth's time.
Fuck, that'd be awesome. Wins the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the one thing that kind of bugged me on Raw. That was so weird because he did you know about the tag team thing? It's like you need a tag team partner, and then Roman was told he can't wrestle twice in one night, and then Seth's like, all right, because like Tyler Breeze, so he didn't go back to Tyler Breeze or even get like Finn, somebody.
Finn is like an easy one, right?
Yeah, but he just does the handicap match, and it was insane. Like the crowd was super into it, and then Rollins just got pinned clean, and the crowd just like it was the biggest, like just like aw,
balloon.
And you're going,
deflating.
oh my god, man, like that guy's so over. What are you doing?
He's so crazy over. He's like the most over guy, probably, you know.
And it seems like they're probably just gonna. I don't really want him to win the IC title again.
No,
but I think the only way you can really do this is having Dean come over, fuck him over, and then you got a feud.
Yep.
The only way I'd like him with the IC title is maybe they feud each other for that, but
I don't want to see that either.
I mean, fine. Like you don't need a title for those guys. Those guys can just murder each other.
Yeah,
for
leave
fun.
it on Ziggler, man.
And do Ziggler McIntyre.
Yeah, if you've put it this far, I mean, just leave it.
That's
on
the
Ziggler.
one thing I'm kind of worried about is that Rollins gets it back and something happens. But
Ziggler being here and having this belt makes no sense and hasn't since it happened. So
they gotta have something planned, man. I don't know.
It made sense when McIntyre wanted the world title for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he just loses one match. He's like, all right, I'm done.
And now what is he doing? Like he's just hanging around.
Yeah, he's still just
helping
Ziggler's buddy.
Matches. Like, come on, man. That guy was really hot in the Indies. He was hot in NXT, and again, just nothing. On the main. He should have turned on Ziggler by now, man. Like he should have turned on him like when he basically lost his chance at the world title.
Well, that's the thing. What is he waiting for? Like he's waiting for Ziggler to kind of finish his feud with Rollins, and he's like gonna take him out, maybe soften him up or something. I don't know.
It seems like Finn isn't really coming into the IC title again either, because him and Corbin are still fucking around with each other. Yeah. So it's like I guess they're just gonna have a match at SummerSlam again.
Finn and
Corbin.
Yeah, I think they already announced it.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
It'd be nice if it was like for 30-day commissioner or something like that. Like Finn would be commissioner for 30 days.
Take over constable
something
duties.
Or constable, sorry. Like he'd be constable for a little bit or some shit.
No, it'll just be Finn gets his win back and that's it.
So dumb. They're just wasting him. I want him to leave.
Yeah. Like you were saying, him popping up at the Bullet Club shit right now.
Oh my god, I'd lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Like, and it would be so good for him. He'd be in the world title scene right away. Be main eventing shit.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
All over Japan. Like, they love him.
I still want to push for him to just go to SmackDown, but
that too. I'd be into that too.
Yeah.
Like something different, man. He's just treading water, doing nothing.
He needs a SmackDown run for sure. Because I mean, if say Samoa Joe wins, which I think he should.
Yep.
Rematch with AJ, and then who kind of wrestles him for the belt, right?
Yeah.
That's a great face to take after him, man. Finn and Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Finn Joe in NXT, man, was money. Like, that shit was fun.
Because, like, who else could... I guess you could put Jeff Hardy, Joe.
Yep.
I
think him and AJ will do, like, a 3 to 4 month feud. Kind of like Knock, where it just extends.
Yeah.
And I could see it, like, going all the way through to... Survivor Series. Because it's really only 3 months away.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because it's kind of like the summer's long, and we do it in August, and then 3 months later you have another one, and so I could just see that happening.
I'm fine with that as long as we get some good match. As long as we don't get like stupid KO AJ like. Yeah, oh man, AJ's been so like saddled with like shitty finishes. Like his KO feud constantly had bullshit finishes. His Knock feud constantly had bullshit finishes. We need just a definitive AJ match.
I feel like that's going to be the SummerSlam with
I
him and
hope
Joe.
so.
Like, I think Joe's just, it's going to be like a nice 20, 25 minute, pretty good pace, and Joe's just going to beat him clean.
I think AJ's wife and kids are there, and Joe does something to like.
I think he chokes him out, unconscious, beats him clean, takes the belt, yells at them, walks out.
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he
kids
does
cry, and his wife shelters them and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, that's the way they should go with that.
How great, man. Back in the day, if Samoa Joe was wrestling The Rock and put him in a coquina clutch, we would get that classic, the hand thing where it's 1, 2, and then 3, and all of a sudden The Rock is like, oh,
and The Rock's
again.
on fire again, baby.
It's like, oh, you're not like, I guess you got choked out and then you woke up. Like, what?
I love The Rock's comebacks, man.
Oh man, he had the best, like the hand raise, and then
the hand raise.
Almost touch it. And
oh man, like, oh. And then it was electrifying. And the crowd would pop so hard.
I remember watching it as a kid, being so new, and now I watch it, I'm like, this is the stupidest thing ever. It doesn't make any sense. How is he unconscious? And then
I watched him give the people's elbow to Head the other day. You remember Al Snow's head?
Yeah, no way.
Throws Head on the ground, full people's elbow.
Oh, that's the best.
Talks trash to it.
The best people's elbow is when he jumps and then he comes and he slides on his. You ever see that?
Yes.
He slides and then does the elbow.
In his dress shoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, check this out. Boom.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, he's the man. Apparently, he might be coming back too. Like
he wants to wrestle at 35.
Yep.
Honestly, he'd have to. Yeah, I think he would have to. Basically get all the shit he has to filmed and then be like, okay, I'm taking like 2-month break. Yep. That way he doesn't have to worry about insurance and shit like that.
Well, I think he's in a point where he's really in control of his own projects.
Yeah, but he just keeps doing them. That's the thing.
Yeah, but he 3 years ago, was it now, when he wrestled Cena, he was still kind of like, all his movies didn't run through his production company and shit. Now he just does all his own shit himself, so he can insure himself to be a wrestler and stuff like that. Like, he doesn't have to worry about some bigwig telling him he can't wrestle because he's the fucking bigwig now.
Yeah, true.
So I think that's like part of his driving. I mean, obviously the dude's ambitious and entrepreneurial, but freedom, right?
Yeah.
And he wants to be able to do whatever the fuck he wants, whenever the fuck he wants.
I think right now he just has so many movies that he's on the go right now because he's filming Jungle Cruise now, and then I think he's probably going to film Black Adam.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's finally happening, eh?
Yeah. Oh, maybe, though. There's no guarantees.
I heard he was stepping back from it or something.
Yeah? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. He doesn't, like, that's a dumb move, man. Stay away from Disney. Stay away from DC. Go to Marvel.
Yeah, I agree.
And he could play somebody.
Oh, they could find somebody for him.
Make him the new
Thanos.
Just, you didn't have to, like, fucking CGI him, man. Just paint him purple.
Just paint him purple, exactly.
No, what they got to do is, in the 4th Avengers movie, sorry, off topic here, but they go to an alternate universe where The Rock is Captain America.
Awesome.
And then he transfers over.
Holy shit, he would make a great Captain America, too. Wow. Yeah. Still, it's Rock. It's connected.
Yeah.
It's Rock cast.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
sorry.
The
Rock side road.
Oh my god, I could do a whole podcast about The Rock.
I saw I was in a gas station out of the city the other day, and there was a whole magazine about The Rock.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it. I was like, what magazine is this?
It's
not even a magazine.
It for you. But it was like $12. And I was like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is interesting, because I thought it was like, like a People's magazine or GQ or something. It's like, no, it's just The Rock.
It's The Rock. It was some weird rock magazine. Just pictures of The Rock. I flipped through it. It was like Rock in a sweater, Rock in a t-shirt.
To that. Yeah, just Photoshop.
Amazing, man. GQ Rock edition.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
I guess yes. Back to Raw.
Well, I'll say one last thing. Apparently, The Rock and Tom Cruise want to do a movie together, and I'm totally down for that.
Oh yeah.
Get The Rock in the next Mission Impossible.
Hell yeah,
Fuck
man.
yeah, man.
No, make Rock a bigger action star than he is. Absolutely. I'd watch The Rock in more things.
Fuck yeah.
No doubt.
But yeah, so Raw. Fucking my boy Mojo.
Oh.
Got shafted. What was the point of that? Dumbest thing ever. Build him up, just have him lose to Bobby friggin' Roode. Come on.
I mean, that was always going to happen.
But it shouldn't have, though. That should have been Mojo's like rise to the top.
I would have been okay if he went over this Roode and it convinced Bobby Roode to go heel or something, because it's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Where he is right now. I don't like either of them.
He's slowly going heel, though, because like before his match, they cut backstage and he's just staring at himself in the mirror. He's like, awesome. Oh, I'm so sexy. And then I'm like, that's heel shit, man. I think he's getting up to the point where he's just going to be like cocky, like I'm fucking like beautiful heel.
He needs to snap on someone, and Finn would be a good feud for that.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's not interacting with anybody other than Mojo, so who can he snap on right now? He'd have to have a feud. Like, he'd have to be like...
He'd have to be involved in something and then snap on them. And like, just go full douche heel like he was in NXT. That's perfect, man. So like
Yeah.
I don't see why they're wasting time. You need credible heels all over.
Yeah.
You can always, because heels can lose, right? Heels can lose all the time and it's no big deal.
Oh
Like,
yeah, 100%.
So just, you need those guys, you know. Jinder is like your mid-card heel right now.
Oh my god. And he's like now, and he's not even really a heel anymore. He's like a self-motivating guru. Why do I not like him? He's kind of cool now.
I know. I kind of don't
He's
mind him again at all.
tranquilo.
Tranquilo, man. Also, he's just not the champ, and he's not getting shoved down our throats all the time.
How the mighty have fallen. He went from like, I have a billion people behind me. I'm the Maharaja. Now he's just back to like,
Jobber.
yeah,
He's
breathe.
just a jobber again.
What a fucking hilarious experiment.
No, gone wrong. He's just KO's like side piece right now
Yeah.
in a feud he's not even really involved in.
Yeah. And he's gonna get overboard because KO's with him. That's how fucking awesome KO is.
I guess the tag scene is a little fucked on Raw too.
Oh, the tag scene on SmackDown is amazing.
And
Tag
it's
scene
like
on Raw is
the opposite.
terrible.
Like,
SmackDown, they're headlining. Raw, they're just doing anything.
I think it's gonna be a triple, like B
Yeah.
Team,
Revival and
Revival
Deleter
and
of Worlds.
Deleter of Worlds.
That was a cool moment, though. I don't know if you saw that,
was.
but it was where they were on the apron.
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of different.
Yeah.
I like that.
I watch the show through GIFs mainly now on Squared Circle
good GIF,
on
yeah.
Reddit.
There you go.
So I did definitely see that. I just I don't really like the Deleters Worlds thing anymore.
Yeah, do I.
And they're both just dead in the water, and I want something else to happen with Matt Hardy
Matt's
and
gotta just
with
leave,
Bray.
man.
I want just everything needs to get shook up. at this
Bray
point.
needs to go to SmackDown with Aleister Black and join Sanity and make like a new Ministry of
Oh, that'd be great.
Ministry of whatever. Is it
Mhm.
just the Ministry or Ministry of Darkness or whatever?
Darkness.
Undertaker's thing?
Yeah, Ministry of Darkness.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Or get a new Brood going with like Gangrel.
Man.
I want that shit again.
Him going and taking over Sanity and turning it into some kind of Brood ministry fucking Wyatt family thing. Perfect.
Why not? Like that's a kind of a cool thing. He's, manipulating them because we could because that's what he did with like technically Harper and Rowan. We just never saw it.
Yep.
Be kind of a cool storyline where he's slowly like
Yep.
we see him kind of like work his cult magic.
He's like eats into their world and
Yeah.
shit and takes control of them. And then, you could even split off to like Harper and shit. And they're like, ooh, boys, we walked that path.
Or they go back and they become the APA of.
I'd love that. So yeah, I guess tag scene just in general, let's say. Raw, terrible.
Yep.
SmackDown, very
Awesome.
good. The main event of SmackDown, despite it being something we've seen 67 times,
Still,
it was amazing.
how crazy is that? Anytime the Usos, New Day, or the Bar wrestle, you're always gonna get something new, and they're gonna go fucking ham.
I took half an hour out and just definitely watched that because
Yeah.
I heard it was just off the fucking wall, and it was again. And like New Day, I know. Like
I
you
don't
were
agree
saying,
with the finish. Yeah,
like it would be better if the Bar, like physically, was going against Bludgeon Brothers, but it's still heel, right? And they don't.
I didn't even think of that.
They don't like booking that shit, right? Especially at SummerSlam.
Yeah, but they probably could have tore it down to where it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, for sure.
People
People
would've
like
good
people like
matches.
Sheamus and Cesaro just
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Like they're over as shit, right?
Oh yeah.
But the New Day, as I was saying a couple weeks ago, man, they have to have a SummerSlam match. They can't not. And hosting would have been cool too with me.
Yep.
But it feels like they either win, and it's kind of who cares, or they lose again, and it drives some kind of they need
Wedge
to stop
between them.
doing tag team stuff for now.
I like if that's the result where it's they kind of go not solo but kind of start doing singles
They
stuff.
do singles instead
I'm
because
cool with
like
that.
they stay on SmackDown, but it's like the tag stuff with New Day is a little just they've done everything.
Mm-hmm.
They've done Hell in a Cell, they've done ladder matches, they've done fucking everything, and it's hard to get excited for a New Day tag run because
It is, yeah.
they have the longest title reign. Like they've done everything, man.
Yeah.
They're maybe the greatest tag team ever.
Yeah, they're
Like,
up there.
They make a really good claim to it right now.
They're cheap though because of the Freebird, so they
Yeah,
can like there's three of them, so it's not fair.
Even just Kofi and Big E, man, just like hell of a fucking tag team.
Yeah.
But it's time to just have them do other stuff. Kofi can go mid card, Big E can go main. Xavier could fuck around on 205.
I know. Have them all dominate
man.
every division. Yeah.
They can still be together. They show up. They have each other's backs.
Yeah.
It's like the Shield. Like people like Dean was a singles and they had a tag, and they don't got a Freebird shit. Like it's time. New Day, as much as I still do like them and they're still over with me, it's getting a little stale.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they'd have to do single stuff, and then if they could come back to tag team after a couple of years, but right now, yeah.
Oh, you could have a big like revival tour too, where it's like the New Day's back together.
Yep.
You know,
I'm into that.
just like the Shield.
Exactly.
But you gotta like make people want it.
Yeah.
You can't just keep giving it to them every week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
testament to them that they're still fucking crazy over.
Yeah. And there's a guy too, like say Samoa Joe wins the belt and
Big
keeps
E.
it after the AJ feud. Big E, Samoa Joe.
Oh man, Big E, Samoa Joe, Rusev, triple threat, just
oh my
three
God.
hosses.
Hoss fucking war. And like Big E, his pace, man, is so fast. Like that'd be great. Like, or Kofi too, honestly. Kofi Joe. I can get into Kofi Joe.
I'm not in. I don't know why you're so hard on Kofi getting like.
I like Kofi. I'm usually not hard on Kofi getting like world title opportunities, but he's entertaining.
You've been pitching him for like a year now.
Oh.
You want Kofi Money in the Bank, Kofi.
No, I'm pitching E. I pitch E.
But you were fine with Kofi.
I was fine with Kofi. It was. Yeah. I like Kofi still.
I'm not a big Kofi guy.
I like him. He's been around like 15 years. Fucking still doing good work. Still entertaining.
So did R-Truth.
I like Xavier more.
Did you see R-Truth segment on SmackDown?
Oh, I love R-Truth.
Did you see it though?
Yeah.
So good.
Who's gonna wrestle Carmella?
Yeah, he's like, I get a title shot the way everybody else does, beating Carmella.
Carmella.
That's not how it works, man.
Truth is the man. Like,
I like him. I like his comedy shit like that. It depends. Like sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's dumb. But that actually made me laugh.
I'm glad he's back.
I'm not really. I don't care.
I like Truth.
I mean, that it was worth it for that, but it was like, eh.
Good enough for me. He's good fodder for Knock for a minute.
Oh, I was like, that's what give Knock just screen time, right? I'm fine with that.
Knock just kicked his fucking head off. And yeah, him and Hardy. That's a little weird. Not exactly sure where Orton fits in. Probably a triple.
It's gotta be, or he just like interferes or something.
But there's only a week left, right? And it's like they've already announced Knock Hardy, and Orton doesn't seem to give a shit.
But do you not remember? I think it was the one time right before the pay-per-view they made a match a triple threat. Like they could make it on the kickoff show. They could make it a triple threat. They're not gonna really. They're not gonna build it, man.
Or Orton could just show up, you know.
Yeah.
And they just make it a triple right then.
Or Orton beats the shit out of both of them before the match starts, and they don't even get the match.
Yeah, that's good. I like that too.
Some could actually. Like that.
Because they might need to trim some time anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they can just push it to the next one. That's good.
Well, you know, if they did that though, they would just give more time to Elias.
It's true. Elias and Lashley, fuck, like what a weirdo thing that is, man.
I'm so like, Elias, he's got to change it up. Like, I was saying, he should do it where he should come out to some cities because he's trying too hard to get over, but also get heat.
Yeah,
it doesn't work. He should come to some cities and walk out, not even have his guitar, and just be like, you know, I was scheduled to do a concert tonight, but you guys aren't worth my time.
Yeah.
I'm out. Or like, I'm just going to have a match. Like, he shouldn't always be in the ring. Like, it's so annoying. He's in the ring. My name's Elias. Strums his guitar. Goes to sing a song, but says he's not going to sing a song. Somebody interrupts him. Like, I get it, but like, you got to do something different, man. It's every single week. Like,
wait till Rock shows up.
Sure, if that's what happens, but it's at the end of the day, like, you gotta change it up. Like, you're not like, I get that there's heat, but are you not sick of the fact that he's not doing anything else? It's annoying.
He's not a very good wrestler. I don't want to see him do anything else.
But it's annoying. I'm like, just do something. Like, do something different.
Yeah, I mean, it works. Like, people do hate it.
No, they don't though. Everybody cheers him.
Mm.
It's stupid. It's weird. It's like they cheer him, and then he gets like the Walk with Elias thing, and then he doesn't sing for them, and they boo. It's like, I don't fucking get it. I'm so done with it.
I still like him as a character, and he has a place, but I don't know. Like, especially with Lashley too. It's like so two guys who are just lack direction.
Yeah.
And a point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why Lashley's there. I don't know why, really.
Well, he said his name, so he appears.
This is the thing with Lashley too. If they had just held him back instead of using him to make Roman look strong, then he could have just shown up after and been like this threatening contender. Mm-hmm. But now he just, I don't know, he looks like a B guy.
Oh, he's a joke now, yeah.
Like, and it was just like they clearly only had a plan for 2 months for him after he showed back up.
Yep.
And one of them was fucking Sami Zayn. And then it was losing to Roman Reigns in a confusing 4-week feud.
Beating him and then losing.
Yeah, but eventually, when you lose the last one, you lose the feud, right?
But it's like, oh, I beat him first time clean, and then he beats me and he gets a title shot.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
It's just the weirdest fucking thing. like how they managed to just slow guys' momentum out of nowhere like that. Like he's just dead in the water, and send him to SmackDown, make him old Lashley like he was on SmackDown, or Impact Lashley, you know.
Honestly, like
Have him
everybody,
dominate.
yeah. Right now, the fix for anybody is like just go to SmackDown.
Get away from Roman.
Yeah,
is the answer.
That's the answer. Yeah.
It's the
Keep
answer.
your distance.
Because if you're big or over or God willing both, you are getting fed to Roman. That's what's happening.
The only time that didn't happen was I guess Strowman technically won that feud.
Yeah.
Aside from Roman like murdering him, and then I don't think they wrestled after that. I guess Roman technically came out on top because
they've stayed apart largely since then. Did they tag or something, and they just looked at each other and like nodded?
I don't know if that was on Raw or like it was probably like a four like an 8-man tag or something.
There was something like where they were teaming up and they just kind of gave a moment in the ring.
I think it was Braun, Taker, and Roman, wasn't it?
That was
at MSG. Like it wasn't a Raw show, but you're saying it happened on Raw too.
I don't know. I just remember there was some moment where they were aligned, like nominally, and they had to team up, and they kind of had like a moment of, hey, last time we interacted on TV, we murdered each other.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah. It was the whole thing where it's like, oh, these guys, they try to murder each other, and now they're just because Braun's a face now. He's like,
it's that classic WWE. We're just not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, you're a good guy now? Okay, well, like you like good guys, so you're good guy buddies
friends.
now. Yeah. Fucking dumb.
Not like say New Japan where everything matters.
Yeah, honestly, just you can go to New Japan if you want.
Into New Japan.
I got nothing like other than Ronda, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And super pumped for her match at SummerSlam.
Basically the arm whip, spectacular.
Oh my god, those are vicious, man.
Vicious. And you know Alexa Bliss has those two-way elbows.
Oh yeah, eh? Ooh, maybe that's how they keep the title on her.
Yeah, it could be, yeah, because she gets arm barred and she's all double jointed, so it gets crazy bent out of shape.
But would Ronda get the belt though?
I don't know.
Can you win the belt on that?
I think so, because it'd be like a medical stoppage, right?
Yeah.
Or Alexa could be like, oh my god, and like Ronda lets it go, and then
you can't pin her.
No,
you can't pin Ronda. It has to be like a DQ or something.
I just mean a swerve, and then Ronda wins anyway.
But
it could be like Alexa's trick in her bag is to act like she dislocated her elbow. Yeah. So then she gets sympathy for a moment, tries to roll Ronda up. Ronda rolls through, kicks her fucking head off.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that.
Gives her that crazy Samoan drop spinny thing that she does.
Yeah, I'm super intrigued by that match because I like more Ronda on TV. More Ronda, less Ronda and Natalia.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? Like, I hate when I'm backstage and Ronda and Natalia are talking and she's smiling, and then like it's little things though. Like she'll come out with Natalia and she's smiling, she's looking at the crowd, she's like, oh, I'm so happy, and then goes like fucking like instantly switches it, and it's like good for her for doing that, but I don't want to see her smile. I don't want her to have friends. She's a killer.
Think there's some times where Ronda, should smile because she's a face and everything.
No, but think about it, man. I guess nowadays, but Stone Cold ever smile?
Kind of. I remember him smiling maniacally at things.
Okay, but that's different.
It is.
Ronda's not smiling maniacally. She's smiling because she's happy to be there.
It's true. Stone Cold was always scowling at everything.
That's why, if Stone Cold smiled, it was like, oh, I just got the better viewer. It's like,
he's laughing in someone's face before he fucked him over.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
It wasn't like he came out and like he looked around the crowd. He's like, oh, I can't believe I'm
here.
here.
This moment.
Yeah. Or he's backstage talking to his buddy and they're like, hey, he smiles.
Stone Cold didn't have friends either.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. She is literally like, if you want a female Stone Cold, that is her. She's not female Brock. She's female Stone Cold.
Exactly.
She's like a complete fucking badass.
Yep.
Who doesn't like authority.
That promo at the end of Raw was very Stone Cold.
Yeah. Like she is like, I think that's kind of, the mystery. Like she's not, I wouldn't say female Brock.
No.
I don't think that's what, she's not big enough.
They're going to mix it though. They're going to have her be female Brock in the dominance way.
Not bad, but she's just not like, she's not, if she was bigger, that's the thing, she's not big. She's the same size of a lot of those girls. She's just she has the background, right?
Yeah. I still
Charlotte's
believe
bigger than her.
She could kick everyone's ass though, legitimately, right?
Just because of like her real life personality.
But like that transfers to kayfabe just because of who she is.
For sure.
So like it's just, you kind of get the sense that she could wreck anyone she stands in the ring with, and that's kind of the aura she has to carry with her, which is the Brock aura.
For sure.
She can fucking wreck anyone in that building, legitimately.
But the weird thing is, like, Brock didn't really get that until after UFC.
Kind of.
You know what I mean? Because like Brock is like Braun has that aura about him too, but
Braun
he
wasn't fucking world champ after like 6 months.
For sure. I guess
know?
Brock kind of came. Yeah, Brock was a world beater from the get go.
Oh man, like
that's true.
Cena really like if Brock didn't leave, he was right that like Cena wouldn't have been Cena if Brock didn't leave, because like Brock was shooting for the fucking moon around then, and then he just got bored. You know. But if he had stuck around, he would have been the guy that like he would have beat Undertaker at Mania way sooner. You know, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
And he would have been the fucking guy for a decade.
Yeah,
if he
100%.
just wanted to stick to wrestling.
Yep.
So, like, it's still Brock.
Yeah.
It's still Brock.
But yeah, I don't know. Regardless, I just like more Ronda on my TV, but more
Mean Ronda.
Yeah, mean Ronda.
Mean
Mug Ronda.
Mean
That's
Ronda.
Right. Yes, mean Ronda.
Mean Ronda.
Yeah, but yeah. If you want to get into some G1.
So yeah, it was. It's been the last week.
Spoilers ahead.
Coming down. Yeah, spoilers ahead. I mean, if you're not caught up by now, man, like I don't think you really care about the spoilsies so much.
Yeah.
We'll be taken up to basically the last day of B Block, because that's overnight tonight when we're recording on the 10th. And so to be available in the morning, so it'll probably be out before this podcast's out, but so take that in mind.
Oh, okay.
When we talk about the G1.
Sure,
A Block finished surprisingly with Tanahashi on top, getting his renewed old guy push.
Who was like neck with? Was anybody neck and neck with him?
Okada. Him and Okada had a match, and basically the winner won the block.
Oh, interesting.
It kind of sucked though, because Switchblade, Knife Pervert, was seemingly in shooting distance of them, and if like Tanahashi had lost or something like that, I think Jay White would have won the group, or like won the block, which would have been incredible. And they could have at least teased it, because Jay White had a match right before that, and if he won, it would have set him up to win the block, depending on the main event.
But he lost.
But he just lost.
Who'd he lose to?
Evil. Which is fine, but it was like, well, fuck, there goes the drama.
Yeah.
It's just like gone, evaporated. It was just another layer that could have been there.
That's
for
weird.
Nothing too, because like Evil's out of it, and it just would have added something. It was weird, man. It was like they're pushing Evil kind of hard. Like I think he's gonna wrestle Jericho for the Intercontinental title at some point in the fall here.
Cool.
But yeah, so Tanahashi won the block. That block was kind of, to be fair, kind of boring the whole way through. That's what you were
saying, yeah.
Like it just wasn't. I enjoyed Switchblade getting over, but it was like, I think Fale was in that group, and it was just like a lot of shit I didn't care about, like Yoshihashi, Michael Elgin, shit like that. Just guys I just don't really care to watch that much anyway.
For sure.
So, no big deal. Tana won the block. He's going to the finals. I'm a little confused, because I think Okada would have been a much better finalist, because it would have made the match a little more interesting, at least to me. Because the way it's set up now is Kenny and Ibushi on the final night, basically winner wins the block. Because if Ibushi wins, they're tied.
But he gets the tiebreaker.
He gets tiebreaker. If they draw and Naito wins the block.
Oh, shit.
So that's what I mean. They've set it up a lot better.
Who's wrestling? Is it Naito's obviously going to wrestle before them, right? Huh?
Naito and Zack Sabre Jr.
But I bet you they do the same thing where like Naito just loses.
I hope not.
Maybe that's why Switchblade, because they didn't want to do it twice.
Maybe. It's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like basically it's come down. I think they book this thing well ahead of time and intricately plot out all the points and stuff. But like again, they really pulled it off to like a pretty fine point here.
I like that.
End.
That's cool.
Told a good story through the points and everything. So now Naito's got to go win, and then kind of just like hope that Kenny and Ibushi go to a draw. But why not go out and try to influence that and make it a draw? That's what I'd do.
How would you do that?
What a heel should do. I don't know. You go out and just fuck with it until it goes to a 30-minute time limit draw.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you could do some shit. Yeah.
That was what I wanted to say too. Is throwing out a lot of like traditions has been something that the heels are doing a lot more recently that I really like Knife Pervert, and the Tongans split off in the Bullet Club split, like Tama and
Tama and
Fale.
Yeah.
The Tongans have like totally wrecked every single fucking match they've been in. It just ends in a DQ every
they
fucking
don't give
time.
A fuck about
it's
it.
Hilarious, man.
That's great.
they're getting such heat because it's just pissing people off so much because they just like really want it to stop because it's like traditional G1 wins, losses, and they're just spitting in the face of it and just wrecking shit.
Well, he got in a lot of shit, eh? Is that like real or is that kind of?
I don't know.
Because he choked a guy, didn't he?
Yeah, apparently the guy was yelling a bunch of racist shit.
Okay.
And so like I think like everybody was mad that he like grabbed a fan, but then when they
found out what happened,
a bunch of racist shit, they were like, well, okay, we're gonna sweep this one a little over here, and they made it more about how they're being shitty.
Yeah.
In the G1, like they don't really care about wins and losses, which is amazing. They just care about like being badasses and beating people down.
It's a cool gimmick to do for, like you said, for the G1 too. When it's,
I fucking love it, and most people seemingly don't. They're really mad about it because like even like the Reddit fans and shit like that, the kind of people like that follow Japanese wrestling, they're here for it, and they're kind of you know nerds, and they want to see the shit happen, and like. These Tongans are just doing WWE shit.
That's awesome.
Just like don't care.
Maybe they're trying to get contracts.
Maybe, yeah. And I'm loving it. I really think that it's like the perfect kind of foreign heel faction because they're not Japanese. They don't give a fuck. Why would they give a fuck about your traditions? It's perfect. Like,
makes sense, yeah.
That's what Knife Pervert's doing too.
Nice.
He's like, that's where most of his heel heat's coming from, is spitting in the absolute face of tradition all over the place.
I like that. Like
on the undercards, they have these like tag matches, right? For the guys that are wrestling the next day. And
fucking tag matches.
But I've always thought, why are these guys like putting their heart and soul into these matches? Because like they're kind of worn down from the tour.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been Jay White's MO through these tag matches, because he doesn't really give a fuck about his tag partner, so he just won't tag in. And he just keeps going like, come on, we don't have to do this. Like, just take a pin, we'll get out of here. Like, who gives a fuck about this stuff? That's
awesome.
And they sometimes have like the same guys in the same crew have to have a tag match against each other and a G1 match against each other. So he had two other guys from Chaos, and he was like, just lay down. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, he laid down and he was like, come on, just pin me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's have an easy night, and then we'll just have a match tomorrow. And the guy refused, and he got all pissed, and he bailed on his tag partner like 4 or 5 times. And
that's cool.
He's like splitting the group in half and shit. And it was like a pretty good use of the undercard and a pretty good character development too.
Well, that's the thing. Somebody like me who I do not give a shit about those matches, it's kind of interesting that that's going on. It makes me kind of want to watch it.
Exactly. Like, I usually flip through all the undercards, but I'd stop on Jay White's because I wanted to see how he was going to fuck with his tag partner, who was earnestly trying but kept getting fucked right over.
It's essentially the super bad. It's fucking soccer, Greg.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a fucking tag team match, man.
It's a fucking tag team match. Who cares?
Yeah, calm down.
And like, that's how I think those heels should operate, is like, a lot of this stuff doesn't matter. You know, it just matters because of honor. But if you don't have honor in the first place, you shouldn't care about this shit.
Yeah.
And it's just really good heel work, you know. And he's like fucking over the commentators all the time, which like the Japanese fans don't like. It's not classy.
Yeah.
And he's just doing a bunch of really classless shit. Like, he has this 2-chair trick where he brings in 2 chairs like Eddie Guerrero used to, and the ref takes one away, but then when his back's turned, he uses the second chair and shit. So Switchblade, man, Switchblade's gotten over like crazy hard.
Yeah,
he's an excellent heel, getting excellent heat,
and he looks like a fucking wiener too.
He's perfect. Like, I started out really hating that guy, but he has really got there. He gets it.
Yeah, I was preaching for him to win the U.S. title, and you were pissed when he did.
I was, because I didn't think he was ready, but then he was.
I knew he was ready.
Yeah, he was.
I saw potential in him.
Juice has been very good throughout the G1 too.
I still don't like Juice.
He's lost a fuck ton. I think he's won 2 matches, but it's always fun, man. He's a great guy, great character, great face too.
It's like Yano.
Oh, Yano and Kenny. Yano and Kenny had another match, and last year Meltzer gave it 1 star because he hated it.
Okay.
And I thought it was a beautiful comedy match. Like, it was perfect.
That's why, yeah.
Meltzer just doesn't like comedy.
Yeah.
I can get down with the occasional comedy match if done right. And I thought Yano and Kenny have like amazing chemistry with these comedy matches coming off so well. And they had another one, and it got ruined by the Tongans. But it was like,
I'll have to watch the comedy one last year.
Yano taped Kenny to one of the young lions outside the ring, So he tried to get him counted out by throwing the kid over the barrier. So Kenny had to like drag him into the ring. And then they ended up double teaming Yano for a minute. And they got untaped. And then Kenny hugged him and threw him out of the ring. It was just amazing, man.
I'll have to watch his one from last year and then I'll watch that too.
They're so good. They're two of the best comedy matches I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like Yano and Kenny they're really good together. Like it's just Kenny gets into his style and it's just fucking beautiful.
I can see Kenny getting it, and that guy's just a natural, and like he's
Kenny
got
can
a
do anything,
he's got a
man.
thing to him.
Kenny can do anything, honestly. Yeah, him and Yano had a classic, which was ruined by the Tongans.
Bastards.
Yano won because of Tama Tonga.
Oh shit!
2 years in a row, Yano is beating Kenny now.
So he gets a title shot too.
Well, he should. So yeah, Kenny ate 2 L's against Ishii and Yano.
Oh no way! Of
And
all the, I thought I saw
fucking
that.
Yano beat
but...
Ibushi too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yano's having a fucking
I gotta
awesome
watch Yano's
G1
matches.
Man. Awesome. He started out pledging that he was going to be clean and fair, and he was not at all.
I saw his Ishii one. I loved it.
Oh, Ishii's been the second just total star of the tournament.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, is that any surprise?
Him and Kenny were the best in the tourney. Every match he's had has been
their match last year was amazing too, when he was biting the ropes and shit. That was
so good,
awesome.
man. Like, he's got chemistry with everyone. He's another one of those guys that just makes everyone look better.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying him in a way I didn't 2 months ago, which is cool, man, because I really love the G1 for that, just getting dudes over for me.
Yeah, I gotta next year. I just gotta watch it like consistently, because I get too far behind. I just don't want to catch up.
I know. It's like I almost got there this year because I had to take like 4 days off.
Yeah.
And catch up pretty hard. I just caught up today about 20 minutes before you got here.
Oh, perfect.
And watched the Tana Okada main. So it's a little weird because Okada is now not going to be in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom because he didn't win the G1. He doesn't have the belt. I don't think he's going to get the belt back. So
yeah, it's been a while.
It's weird because he's the ace and he's not going to be there. So
changing of the guard.
Some talk it might be him and Jericho.
Ooh, I like
at
that.
Wrestle Kingdom or in the fall here, because Jericho seems to be on this mission to wrestle all the top guys in Japan.
Yeah.
And he's got Kenny and Naito checked off the list.
Yeah.
You got probably Tanahashi and Okada at least left.
Nice.
So it probably maybe Tana in the fall here, and then Okada Wrestle Kingdom.
Let's get a Yano match
be
too.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
That'd be great.
Jericho
like being like prick New Japan Jericho, but still kind of like dealing with Yano's buffoonery.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you're being a jackass. Like, let's just wrestle.
Jericho could have a fantastic comedy match with Yano.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Man.
I actually want to see that more than anything now.
Jericho would do great with Okada, and I also saw some Jay White Okada maybe action, because Jay White isn't there in the same crew, but Jay White's being a total asshole.
Yeah.
Tearing him apart.
For sure, yeah.
He might try to take over, blah, blah, blah. So
cool, yeah.
He's getting mad pushes, and I'm into it at this point. So G1, again, super fantastic.
G1,
best
check it out.
fucking thing going, man, honestly. It's like the top 10 matches of the year, all in this.
Are always the G1.
Always fucking G1. And like the storylines are so like layered and rich.
Seth NXT's been killing it lately though.
I would highly recommend tomorrow morning, because it's, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Anybody who can wake up and watch Kenny and Ibushi, because it's gonna break Meltzer's stupid star rating again.
Yeah.
Like it might get that 8 that Ciampa was talking about.
Oh, do you think? Yeah, hopefully Tonga shit doesn't ruin it.
They got banned.
Okay.
Yeah. Storyline.
They got banned. I mean, like, is it WWE banned or is it New Japan banned?
New Japan management said if they interfere in any matches tomorrow, they get suspended for 3 months. So, but they're not going to want to remove those guys for 3 months from the storylines.
Yeah.
So they're not going to.
Thank
interfere.
God. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, because it would be like they obviously would, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To fuck Kenny over, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be this clean, beautiful, high adrenaline, best fucking thing you've probably seen all year match.
Watch it,
I've
people.
been waiting for this the whole G1, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Nice.
Been waiting for this for years, honestly.
Yeah.
Kenny and Ibushi, that's a fucking dream match.
I'm going to have to watch it later because I got to work.
I think it's going to build to something else, too.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if it'll
like an actual
I
title
could see
match.
it being a draw or something weird,
and
then it ending at Wrestle Kingdom. Like, I think we're going
That's
Kenny
the
and Ibushi.
build, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ibushi won the G1 totally, and him and Kenny wrestled at Wrestle Kingdom for the title.
Do it.
Fucking killed each other.
Yeah.
And both just died.
Yeah, just legit. Yeah, no time limits, nothing.
But at the end of this, like, it seems like Wrestle Kingdom really shapes up right at the end of the G1. You see who's free, who's not, what's probably going to happen. It looks really interesting again.
Sweet.
So they're killing it, man.
I'm into it.
Watch it up.
Do it.
WWE's not, so.
NXT is doing well.
NXT is doing well. And we'll do, next week we'll do a TakeOver preview.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Before SummerSlam.
Yep.
And a SummerSlam preview, I guess.
We'll do them both.
Officially.
Yeah. Yes. Get them out of the way early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll close up the G1 for you because I'll be just gushing.
There you go. Yeah, I'll try to watch a few matches so I can actually just say
Definitely
things.
can't even appreciate. Man, if that's not the best match of the year, I don't even know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Somebody fucked up if that's not the total match of the year.
Yeah, a lot of pressure though. Yeah.
Oh, those boys will do it.
You know what? Your expectations too high though, and then they don't.
Bushi walked on a balcony for 20 feet today, right on a railing, and then did a moonsault. That dude doesn't feel pressure, man.
Okay, fair enough.
And then he landed the moonsault, hopped up, and went, yeah. He was so happy that he did it.
All right, yeah, no, I'm excited for it too. I'm gonna definitely watch
man.
it.
Psyched. Match of the year, baby.
Yeah, and I guess just quickly because I want to wrap this up, but yeah, the MMA shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Conor and Khabib.
This is where you jumped in if you hit the link earlier.
Yeah, that's where you jumped in. Conor Khabib, October.
Yeah,
I still think I want to see that match, but I still think Khabib gets hurt and Nate Diaz fills in.
Probably.
But it's just me. But
that's the fight I want to see most probably in the world.
Khabib and Conor, or Conor and
Conor
Nate?
Khabib.
Oh fuck yeah!
The
only one I want to see more is GSP taking one of those guys on.
Yeah, in Toronto, baby.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
But even we're past prime GSP. We're past Khabib and Conor are both prime.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Oh no, it's gonna be
the fight I want to see.
The only thing is it all goes down Conor just hasn't fought MMA in a few years, so is that gonna be an issue? I don't think it is for a guy like Conor, but I don't want any excuses. That's the only problem.
Dude is pretty much just a boxer in a fucking octagon anyway.
Yeah, true.
You know,
kickboxer. Yeah.
I just feel like that's his base skill anyway, and he built boxing on top of it, and he's gonna be even more dangerous when he comes back.
And he could have been spending all this time just working on his wrestling defense too.
I really wouldn't be surprised if he was just high level training this whole time because the guy's a supreme athlete, and he wants to be the greatest. And whenever he comes back, he wants to fucking pwn somebody real hard.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to get pwned.
Good. Yeah.
So his ego drives him. He'll be fine.
Khabib is a beast though, so.
Dude wrestled bears. That's all I gotta say about him.
I'm so pumped for that fight. It's gonna be it's gotta happen, man. If it doesn't happen,
that's honestly in the last few years, I can't imagine a fight that I would want more than that. I've been wanting that fight for years now.
Yeah,
fucking A.
Yeah, we need it. So that'll be exciting. That'll be great. I'm pumped for that, and it's soon, man. I totally forgot. 2 months.
Yep,
it's happening.
Fall UFC is getting tight. Yeah, getting real tight because we got Toronto coming up too.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. GSP.
Yeah.
It makes sense for him to fight on that card, but he doesn't want to fight unless it's a legacy thing.
Yeah.
And there's really nobody, and I think he said he doesn't want to fight Silva, and that's the only other legacy fight. So I don't know what his fight would be.
Bums me out.
That's the only time I would only care about that fight if I saw it live. If it wasn't live, I wouldn't care.
I would absolutely shut up and take all my money.
Nah, not anymore.
Silva.
Not anymore.
Still, man.
I don't care. You remember Cormier and Silva at UFC 100? That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Fuck.
That 100% is gonna happen, man.
That's true.
There's nothing unless GSP decides I'm just gonna stand and try to finish him on his feet, which you never know. He could try, but
Silva could spider him, and I think he'd actually bring it. I think they'd both bring it real hard.
I would hope so, but I don't know who GSP is gonna fight. I want to see him fight in Toronto, but I also want to see him fight Khabib and McGregor. So he could also do maybe if he does what Dana says, he could fight a top lightweight guy, so he shows he can make the weight and then fight. But I just don't know who. There's nobody really interesting for him to fight a lightweight that would be worth it. I mean, there's some exciting matchups if GSP was fighting a lot, but him and Kevin Lee would be nice, or him and Tony Ferguson at lightweight. John Jones.
Oh, lightweight? I thought you said light heavy.
GSP.
Yeah. John Jones a light heavy.
What?
Wasn't John Jones around light heavy anyway?
GSP would never make light heavyweight. What are you talking about?
Just catch weighted.
John Jones and GSP.
Yes.
You want the 6'4"?
Yes.
John Jones wrestling the 5'10" GSP.
Isn't Cormier 5'10"?
Cormier's heavyweight though. Jesus Christ. No, that fight would no. I don't think anybody would sanction that fight. Oh my God, I would be so terrified for George St. Pierre.
I'd watch it.
I would watch it, but I would be so scared. No, man, I'm saying lightweight. He wants to fight lightweight. He wants to fight the winner of Conor and Khabib. But Dana doesn't want to give it to him because he's like, one, he relinquishes every belt he wins, which is bullshit. He had the welterweight belt for fucking 12,
that's true,
10 years or so. And he just relinquished the middleweight because Dana White wouldn't let him hold on to it.
Yeah.
So fuck Dana White, but he wants him to. He's like, he's got to prove he can fight at 155, and then I'll give him the fight. But at the end of the day, he's going to make the fight anyways.
He'll make the fight.
But if GSP did, I mean, there's interesting fights, but not worthy of GSP's time because it's like a lose-lose for him.
It is.
Kevin Lee would be nice. Tony Ferguson would be nice, but he gets nothing from it.
No. It is. It's just lose-lose.
And then Nate Diaz at 155 would work too, but he doesn't want to do that.
Oh, that'd be fun.
He doesn't want to fight Nate because does nothing for him again.
It is. He doesn't get anything out of it.
Nope.
He just can basically lose his luster for nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he's only fighting for 3 more years, so why kind of fuck that up? It's like Silva thing, right? Silva went so down.
We can still hope.
Yeah.
The timeline works out. Because if he wants to fight the winner of Conor Khabib...
Yeah, he's still got to wait anyways.
But it's our Toronto card's 3 weeks after that. So it would put them on the same recovery and training schedule to fight again. Right?
A little over. I'd say 5-6 weeks.
Yeah, but it's close enough that
for sure. Yeah, they're still where they could match
fight
up.
Schedule.
Yeah.
So it's convenient for that. I'll hang my hopes on that one.
Here's hoping, man. That'd be awesome. But I'm still hoping for a Conor one punch KO and then fights GSP.
Yes.
And they move it to the Rogers Center.
Conor fights 3 times in 4 years, and 2 of them are just one punches.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. But that's all I wanted to say.
It's heating out, man. It's it'll be a good fall for UFC.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They got another fight coming up, I think, this weekend, but I don't really. Or sorry, it's the 25th. I think it's Anthony Smith and somebody, but it's not really that interesting. We'll look into it though. Yeah. We'll let you know. We'll keep you posted.
But, we're gonna be Preview City next week.
Yeah, big time.
I'll try to keep it light.
Yeah, awesome. So thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, KPS, baby.
Yeah, peace out.
Like, share, subscribe, as they say.
There you go. Don't forget that.
There you go. There you go.